Finale of the 3-game series between the Memphis Redbirds and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after this. Taking the mound is a right-hander, Corbin Burns, as he'll get the starting assignment here. As you can see, there is his stats on the right-hand side of your screen. His ERA is a good 2.61. He stayed in the games at 38 innings even, and so far he's got it down as he's called upon to pitch here in this one. Randy Ozarena, the center fielder, will stride in, and we are ready to go on this Thursday evening. Well, let's play ball. First pitch here, and that is a code strike by Burns, and the count now is 0-1. Underway here tonight at 7 o'clock, our first pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
On a beautiful Thursday night. Don't forget, tomorrow night we start our 4-game series with the visiting Nashville Sounds.
Ball, that's out.
And did he held up in time? Yes, he did. And the count evens at 1-1. Partly cloudy skies here. Few clouds as we go into that. And that's going to be bunt attempted right there. Third base, right to first. And he gets down. And for the first out, it gets snuffed out real easily. Time for it to starting lineups for the visitors here tonight. And so far, series tied against Memphis and San Antonio are 1-1. And so far, whoever takes this game here tonight will lead a series of 2-1. Now here is Tom Waddell, the right fielder. He strides in. And here is the pitch by Burns. That's a four-seam fastball down low in the count 1-0. So far, game underway here tonight. Let's go ahead and give some shout-outs. We've got fans watching from Springfield. And also Memphis. Memphis Redbirds. Got fans watching from Corpus Christi as well. Four-seam fastball in the count 1-2.
1-2.
So far, got some Corpus Christi Hook fans in here. And now the 1-2 right there, right to third. Jump throw! Oh my goodness, he gets him right there. And that is just a beautiful jump throw by the third baseman for the second out.
Garcia.
My goodness, Cepeda gets that one. And now here is Gil Garcia, the left fielder. That jump throw was just phenomenal by that third baseman. He's got it down. So 0-1 the count to Garcia. Looking in is Burns. Here's the 0-1. Outside four-seam fastball in the count now 1-1. A 1-1 strike is the count. 1-1 delivery. Right there. High fly in the air to the right fielder, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on base. We go to the bottom of the first, and we have no score. Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the bullpen, will get things started for the bottom of the first inning. So far, he has no ERA. He stayed in the game of 4 innings, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits of this season. And now here is Domingo Zapata, the hot corner third baseman, will stride in.
Domingo.
6'2" and 208 pounds, age 28 years of age. And about ready to go. Here is the pitch by Reyes, and that's going to be a 12-inch curve, and the count now 1-0. Beautiful Thursday night, the finale of this 3-game series. And we continue the homestand tomorrow night at 7:05 with the Nashville Sounds. Four-seam fastball outside the zone, and the count now 2-0. Just a beautiful evening. Come out to the ball game, and Watch AAA baseball here, and that's going to get down for a line drive out there in right field, base hit. And that will go down as a no-out single.
Batting second.
Zapata now at first base.
Ben Gamble.
That'll bring in the left fielder, Ben Gamble. Gamble strides in with that runner holding on at first, and now here is the pitch. That's going to be a 12-inch curve outside, and the count now 1-0. Memphis in their road gray uniforms here tonight with red and yellow and white. Red caps and red tennis shoes. Yeah, well, I gotta say they are Nikes. Nikes are proud sponsor of AAA Baseball, Pacific Coast League. And so far, it is pretty good. So 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. 1 hit for the Missions. And that's going to be right there out of play. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch, and the four-seam fastball is down low, and the count 2-2. Things even at 2. Looking in is Reyes, and here is the pitch to him, and that's going to be lifted high fly in the air, and that gets down for the base hit. Now you got first and second with still nobody out. Something's brewing on the horizon. My goodness gracious me.
Robert White.
That would bring in Robert White. He strides in to be the next one with first and second now. 2 hits in this ball game for the Missions. And the 12-inch curve is high and inside for the strike, and the count 0-1 to the second baseman, Robert White. Striding in, and he's coming in and looking to deliver that runner in scoring position home. And did he hold up? Yes, he did for the ball, and the count 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And that is right there. Right to second, right to first, and they get 2 away. Meanwhile, the tiebreaker run is at third, and now I'll give you the
Tyler.
Yield sign right here, because we're going to give you starting lineups for the home side here tonight. And so far, these guys looking to win a series finale against the Memphis Redbirds. And hopefully tonight will be a good night for them to get this one going. Tyler Austin, the first baseman, .230 average, 17 home runs, 47 RBIs, and .747 for the opposition. I do apologize about that. Correction, his opposition is .747. I was going to say 4 something, but I will say it gets you pretty much a little bit of confusion right there, and I will say it. I will apologize on stream. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third. That ground ball into a double play just kills everything. And that's going to be right there. That's going to get down, and the run is going to get in to score. The runner's going to go. That's going to go from first to second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. And oh my goodness, is he going to make it? No, he is out at third trying to get overconfident. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. Nowhere's 1 left. We go to the top of the second, and San Antonio takes the lead by 1. Leading off for Memphis.
The third baseman.
Lorenzo Chavez. He strides in, 6'1", 213 pounds, age 28. Gets started for the top of 2, and that's going to be a 4-seam fastball swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. As you look at slow motion right here, he had him outfold on that one, and gotta say, that was just funny as all get out. He gets that one swinging and missing. Looked like he was chopping that firewood right there. Oh my goodness. No balls, 2 strikes is the count. Burns looking in. Here's pitch and strike 3. Get him down looking, and my goodness, Chavez not happy about that call right there as he walks back to the bullpen. And we're going to hit a pause right here as we give you defensive alignment. And so far you look at left fielder Ben Gamble and Tyrone Taylor and Jeremy Hawkins. Tyler Saladino and Robert White out there in the outfield. Maurice Ramos, the first baseman, he strides in. 1 away in the inning, nobody on here in the top of 2, and the count now 0-1. So far, Ramos coming in, and time greeting the pitcher, Burns. And the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. 0-2. Right there. High fly in the air, out of play and right. The count now still holding at no balls and 2 strikes. Looking in is Burns. And right there he gets another one, strike 3. And he's got back-to-back strikeouts.
Batting 6.
And what the heck was that all about?
Ibanez.
Some people say, oh my goodness, that was a cold strike. He just hit the nail with the hammer on that one. And now here is Andy Ibanez. Or correction, Richard Ibanez. I do apologize, Richard. Don't come up here and beat me later if you think you're going to do that. Right there, high fly in the air. Right fielder runs after it, makes the play, and there is another 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, no one on base. And we go to the bottom of 2. Missions lead it 1-0. Here's Tyrone Taylor, the center fielder.
The center fielder.
As he'll stride in for the home half of their 2nd inning. Now the pitch, and that's going to be right there. High fly in the air. That's going to get down for the base hit. It's going to get up to the wall, and the runner's going to go from first to second. He's going to get in for a no out double in there.
Batting 6.
And as you look instant replay right here, that was a good hit right there. That'll bring in Jeremy Hawkins. Runner at second in scoring position. And that's got to be a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. Hawkins tonight playing in right field. He is the height of 5'9". So far he is aged 28 years of age. And that's going to be a 12-inch curve. And the count now is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes is the count. And the 2-seam fastball outside, and the count now is 1-2. The 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Here's pitch. That's going to be right there. That's going to move a runner into third base, and that's going to be an out at first. And that will bring a second potential run in scoring position.
Tyler.
Well, let's go ahead and give you defensive alignments for the Redbirds here this afternoon. And so far, we got Edmundo Sosa, Gil Garcia, Randy Ozarena, Tom Waddell, and Rob Osawati. These guys most likely are the most important thing about an outfield defense. Here's Tyler Saladino, .246 average, 5 home runs, and 16 RBIs. He's got a pretty good opposition so far. His opposition is a .746, and it is really well. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at third could get a base hit. That'll bring him home. Right there, the 12-inch curve, and the count now is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of 2, 1-0 is our score. And that's going to get outside the zone for the ball. And the count now 1-2. San Antonio, 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. So far, Memphis is a no-hitter. Right there, out of play as he chops that one foul. Here's a 1-2, outside changeup, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's a 2-2. 2 high changeup, full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 3-2, and that is a strikeout looking, and there is 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Reggie Humphreys.
That's going to bring in Reggie Humphreys. He comes in tonight for the Mission's catcher. Runner still holding on at third, and just looking for the base hit. And wish granted, there's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring in the run from third. Runner going from first to second. He's going to get in there, an RBI double. My goodness.
Batting 9.
And the second run comes in across the score for San Antonio. I gotta say, that is just phenomenal. A 1-run double. And now Humphreys coming in, and he's at second base. And now here is the starter. That is Burns. And now 0-1 outside the 4-seam fastball. And the count now 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 away. Swing and a miss. The 4-seam fastball gets him going, and the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And he went for it. Strike 3 called. And that will do for this half inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on. We played 2. It's a Mission's 2-0 ball game. Top of the third for Memphis. Here is Edmundo Sosa, the shortstop.
Edmundo Sosa.
As we get you set for the start of the third inning. So far, Mission's up by 2 runs. Memphis will trail, and we are underway as that 4-seam fastball will be out of the zone, and the count now is 1-0. So far for Burns, he's doing really well, and that's going to get outside and foul. So the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Outside for the 4-seam fastball, and the count now 2-1. Top of 3, Missions 2, Memphis 0. Here on this beautiful Thursday night, here in AAA baseball. Here's a 2-1. That's going to be right there. Running after it, the left fielder. He'll make the play for the first out in the third inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Rob Alsweed.
And now here is Rob Oswati as he steps in. And look out, that one nearly got him. Or should I say, is his last name Osweed or Oswati? Because I can't really pronounce his last name, but I'll do what I can. 1 ball, no strike. And that's going to be the four-seam fastball outside of the count, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Center fielder running after it, making the play is Tyrone Taylor. And he's got that one for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Here's the pitcher, Alex Reyes. He strides in. Battle of pitchers between Reyes and Burns. And that's going to be right there out of play. And the count now 0-1. 2 away, top of this third inning. Still Memphis out in a no-hitter situation. Here's a 1-1. And there's a four-seam fastball, and the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, here's the delivery. Right there, high fly, out of play. As that one will bounce the foul. And the count now still remaining at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Right there, the four-seam fastball outside, and the count now 2-2. So 2-2 even up. And now here's the 2-2 delivery right there. And the second baseman will run it down, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the third coming up, and the Missions lead it 2-0. Domingo Zapata, the third baseman, single and a run, 1 for 1.
Baseman, Domingo
Strides in
Zapata
for the bottom of 3. And now the pitch by Reyes. That's going to be 12-inch curve, and the count now 1-0. Score tonight, if you're listening on the radio, 2-0. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Nobody can get there. That will go down for the base hit. As the second baseman and right fielder and center fielders try to run it down.
Gamble.
And that'll bring in Ben Gamble. And here's the pitch. 12-inch curve, and the count now is 0-1. Stadium lights coming on, illuminating the field here tonight as the sun goes down, and as we are underway of baseball play here on this Thursday night. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he goes down. And Gamble will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Robert White.
That's going to bring up Robert White. White coming in. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. The changeup. And the count now 0-1. Ground out in the first, 0 for 1 by White. So far going good here tonight. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The four-seam fastball. Boy, howdy. Say he's getting a little too jumpy on that one. One more, he'll have another strikeout. And right there, whoa, I got right on that one. And there's a strikeout to Reyes, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, Tyler Austin.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Tyler Austin, 1-for-1 double and RBI. And the changeup is outside, and the count now is 1-0. Looking in is Reyes. And now the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. The four-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-1 strike. Runner at first, 2 away. Bottom of 3, 2-0 our score here in this ball game. And pitch out, nothing doing. Now the count 2-1. Right there, out of play as he fouls that one away. And the count now is 2-2. Right back to first before the 2-2 delivery. And watching the guy out there at first as he gets back in standing. 2-2. And that's going to be right there. Right to second as they get the force out at the plate, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Top of the 4th coming up, and it's a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for Memphis,
Randy Ozarena, the center fielder, grounded out in the 1st and is 0-for-1. As we get you set for the top of the 4th inning here for the Memphis Redbirds. So confidence going through Burns, and gotta say he's got the confidence. And the count now 1-0 as we get started with this one. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside ball 2, the count 2-0. Top of 4 underway as we bring you this one here tonight. 2-0. Out in the zone, called for a strike, 2-1. And that's going to be right there. And the no-hitter will come to no avail, as that will be the end of the no-hitter.
The right fielder, Tom Waddell.
Going to bring in the right fielder, Tom Waddell. As he strides in, a Taco Bell double play. And the Wings just at the plate. Is ground out in the 1st and is 0-for-1. So you get a runner at first and 1 at the plate. You could get a Taco Bell double play. And that, any season, home game during this year will be good for 2 crispy tacos, courtesy of the cat food place, Taco Bell.
Left fielder, Gil.
Hey, you probably, now, I will say, you're probably saying, oh, shut up, will you? Left fielder is Gil Garcia, the line out in the 1st inning and is 0-for-1. I think Taco Villa is the best place for Mexican food. I mean, no offense, Taco Bell tastes like a bar of soap that they use in the bathroom. Nothing and 1 right there. The 4-seam fastball in the count now 0-2. Right there, you're probably going to say to yourself, oh, you better shut up. No balls and 2 strikes. Right there outside for the 4-seam fastball in the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, trust me. Taco Bell is a cat food place. It tastes like cat food. Then their taco shells taste like a bar of soap. Well, actually dish soap, but that's some places that just taste yucky and bland right there. Right there. That will go,
Now
and he
batting,
gets a strikeout,
the
and
third
there's
baseman,
2 away.
Lorenzo Chavez.
So I guess 2 crispy tacos from Henry's Puffy Tacos. And we'll say that would be better. So Taco Bell is out of the equation. Now here is Lorenzo Chavez, a strikeout in the second, 0 for 1. Nothing and 1 right in the 4-seam fastball in the count now. Nothing and 2. Top of 4 as we're about ready to end this half inning with 1 more strikeout to go. Here's the 0-2 right there. Strike 3 called, and they get him down. And with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 1 hit, 1 left, no errors. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Missions continue to lead it 2-1. Tyrone Taylor, the center fielder, 1 for 1, a double, and the run will come in. We're about ready to go for this half inning. Here's the pitch. That is a 4-seam fastball. And the count now, nothing and 1. So far, Sun already set. And the pitch, that's a swing and a miss. And the count now 0 and 2. So far, I bet there's a lot of people just saying, oh my goodness, why would you call Taco Bell a cat food place? Well, basically, that's what it is. It's cat food. And right there from first to second. And as you look at
14,
Alex Reyes' pitch count, 13 balls, 34
Hawkins,
strikes, and 47 so far through this one. Jeremy Hawkins, a right fielder. He is 0 for 1, a ground out in the second. Okay, so for those that know, I was just kidding. I mean,
1-0.
I like Taco Bell. It's a good place, but anyway, they do have some good food. I do like their tacos, but why not? They're good. You know, I like to kid around with you guys a lot. 4-seam fastball. And the count now 1 and 1. Broadcast brought to you by Taco Bell and Henry's Puffy Tacos, also Whataburger. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Center fielder running after it. And where's that one going out of here? Oh my goodness. Hawkins gets a solo home run. And he blistered that baseball sky high into the nighttime sky. My goodness. That was a blister ball out of the yard. And as you look at it again, it was out of here at center field, and that was out of the zone. And that was just a high one and a degree angle. Now the Missions got another run.
Tyler Saladino.
Now here is Tyler Saladino, the shortstop, as he striked out in the second, 0 for 1. And there's another high one. Shortstop and left fielder running after that one. Gone! A home run again. And now it's 4-0 in this ball game. Boy, Saladino let it loose. And they just whacked that baseball just like the last guy did. And I will say, look at the instant replay again. Now San Antonio up by 4 runs. Boy, Reyes getting bombarded by these baseball hits. And now here is Reggie Humphreys 1-for-1 double RBI tonight for the Mission's catcher. 2 runs already homed in the bottom of 4. And the 4-seam fastball, and the count now 1-1. About almost halfway home through this game here tonight. Now the 1-1. That's right there, right to first, as they will get the second out of the inning.
Number 39.
That'll bring up number 39. And that is Corbin Burns. 0-for-1 and a strikeout in the second inning. Battle of pitchers here tonight. And here's the pitch. That's a 4-seam fastball that is down low in the count 1-0. Beautiful nighttime sky coming on as the sun just already went down. So far, the beautiful pinks and light purples coming in. And the count now 2-1 on that 95-mile-an-hour. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Outside for the ball, and the count 3-1. On deck is Domingo Zapata. He strides in, and a 3-1 count on deck. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss. Could have been ball 4. And now full count in this one. Here's a 3-2. And that is right there. Right to first. And they get him down. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. We go to the top of the 5th. Mission's lead by 4. Maurice Ramos, the first baseman, he is 0-for-1 during the strikeout in the second inning.
Ramos.
Halfway home here this evening as we start the 5th inning, and that's going to be line drive right there. And the left fielder runs it down for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, as we give you scores here tonight, here it is, as we are up the top of the 5th inning. So far, only 1 lone hit for the visitors here tonight. Mission's up by a 4-run difference. Richard Ibanez, the catcher. It'll fly out in the first, and he is 0-for-1. I did earlier called him Andy Ibanez, but his name is Richard, so maybe he'll watch this live stream after this one. And
Edmundo
I do apologize to Richard. Edmundo Sosa coming in. He is 0-for-1, a line out in the 3rd inning. And that's going to be line drive right there, out of play. And the count now is 0-1. Confidence level for Corbin Burns is really high. And the pitch, that's right there, right to short. And that will be gobbled up for the final out of the inning. Well, we in 5.5 here this evening. Mission still hold 4-0.
Now pitching for
Ronaldo Cole will
Number
step
3.
in, a left-hander out of the
Ronaldo
bullpen, will 6'3" and 206 pounds, age 23. Will stride in for the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for the
Domingo
Mission,
Zapata, 2
the
for
third
2
baseman, Domingo
here tonight
Zapata.
with a double and an RBI right there, the slider, and the count now is 0-1. Got some pretty good fans here tonight. Do see a lot of coats and jackets. It is a little breezy evening. And right there, changeup just outside as he swings through that one. And the count now 0-2. Well, the temperature here today was a good, comfortable 60 degrees.
The count is 1 and 2.
So far as evening time comes, it will drop close to the low 40s as nightfall comes our way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right there, foul changeup. And the count now is 1-2. One and two. And that's going to be line drive right there. That's going to get down for the base hit. Left fielder and center fielders running after it. That's going to be a no-out double. And what a way to get this
Now
inning
batting,
going.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
That'll bring in the left fielder, Ben Gamble, as he strides in. 5th potential run in scoring position. And the two-seam fastball is outside down low, and the count now 1-0. Gamble, last time up, singled in the first and is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Too high outside, and the count now 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, ball 3 now, and on deck is Robert White. Here's the 3-0. Inside for a 3-1 count. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1. Low, and oh man, he thought that was ball 4. Stood corrected, young man. That's full count. Here's 3-2. Right there. That's going to get down. And they will get him out at first, but meanwhile the runner is going from second to third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And Osawati is pointing the first out of the inning with just a finger that he holds up. Now here is Robert White as he strides in. Sacrifice fly will bring the runner home from third. And that's going to be a two-seam fastball that is down and in for a cold strike, and the count 0-1. Strikeout, ground out, 0 for 2. Now here's the 0-1. Right there. That's going to get down and the run in to score. And now San Antonio has put another run on the board. Now it's 5-0.
Austin.
Now that'll bring in Tyler Austin, the first baseman, 1 for 2 in a double and RBI. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and a count now 0-1. One away, 1 on. Bottom of 5 as we're halfway home here this evening. Swing and a miss. A two-seam fastball. And the count now 0-2. And that's right there. That gets under. And runner chugging, and he's in there. First at third now with one away.
Number 12.
And now 90 feet away is the 6th potential run. My goodness gracious, that is just absolute beautiful off after that play. And right there, ooh, ow. Oh my goodness, that hit the umpire. And he is okay. Tyrone Taylor, the 1-for-2 double run in this ball game. Nothing and one. Right there, out of play. And the count now, nothing and two. No balls, at 2 strikes the count. And that one gets away. And he'll be back in standing, and he nearly had that chance to go home. So far, it would have been a pickoff move if he would have done that, but he holds up just perfectly. Right there, changeup just fouls that one away, and the count still remaining at 1 ball at 2 strikes. First to third, 1 away. 5-0 our score, bottom of 5. Outside for the ball. Count now 2-2. Boy, Memphis got some danger, and now they got a hole to climb out of, but it's too deep. There's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3, full count. On deck is Jeremy Hawkins. 1-for-2 here for him on the on-deck circle. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 more ball gets bases loaded. And that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Right fielder running after it. Gone! A home run. A 3-run shot by Taylor. And now it's a 8-0 ball game. Oh man, home runs coming bunches for the Missions here tonight. As that will score in Taylor and White. And another guy coming. Well, I tell you what. 8 a 3-run shot by Taylor.
Jeremy.
And that's going to be another base hit. It gets down. Run is going from first to second. And now they have more danger brewing on the horizon.
Now batting, the shortstop.
San Antonio just putting a whooping on
Saladino.
Memphis. Cole is not doing too well, and I don't know how long they're going to keep him in if he keeps this up. Tyler Saladino coming in. Runner at second, and 1 away here in the bottom of. And tagging is from. And they will get him to third BI. So far, this game is looking like it's going to the Missions here this evening. 8-0 our score, and it could be 9-0 if they get a base hit. And gotta say, that would be great right here. Let's bring it on. 0-1. Right there, foul tipped. And the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Outside for the ball, and the count now 1-2. Outside again for the ball. Count now 2-2. Well, these guys tonight look pretty shaken up after giving up 8 runs here in tonight's contest. High fly in the air. And is that going to get down? No, the right fielder will get her. As that will get it done. Right here, the 3-run shot by Tyrone Taylor. We played 5. It's a 8-0 San Antonio lead. Leading the top of the sixth
Leading
inning,
off for
Rob
Memphis,
Asawadi, the
the
second baseman.
Rob.
Fly
Oh,
out in the
sweet.
third. And is 0 for 1 as we get you set for the sixth inning. Here's a pitch by Corbin Burns. Right there. Foul. And that's going to hit the coach out there at third base. Well, just tap him on the shoe. Nothing in one. Outside for the ball, and the count now 1-1. One ball, one strike. That's going to be foul tipped. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. And that's going to be high fly in the air. And the left fielder running after it cannot get there. And that will go foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right there to short, as he will be right there. And
Now
he
back,
doesn't have
the
to
pitcher.
move anywhere. Just get that ball into his glove for the first out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
We're going to have a
Pinch
pinch
hitting for
hitter. That'll
Memphis.
bring up Andrew
Number
Kisner.
7.
6'1" and 200 pounds, age 24. Stepping in for Memphis. Right there, the four-seam fastball is out of zone, and the count now 1-0. One 0 by Corbin. Outside for the ball, and the count now 2-0. After this half inning, we will go ahead and go to our 30-second commercial break. And we will be back with more baseball up ahead.
That's ball 3.
And ball 3. And the count now 3-1. Ozarena on deck for the Redbirds. And now the 3-0, and ball 4. He walked them. So one
Now
walk
batting,
that he
number
gives
66.
up. And that brings up a double play right now. Just in effect. Randy Ozarena, the single in the 4th inning, is 1 for 2. As he strides in to be the center fielder here tonight. Here's a pitch. And that's a four-seam fastball, and that's inside. And the count now 0-1. Don't forget to live broadcast tomorrow night at 7:05 as we play host the visiting Nashville Sounds. Sounds coming in Friday through Monday. And that's going to get down for the base hit. And that's going to be second and third now. And now Memphis
batting,
is getting something
fielder.
going.
Tom Waddell.
That'll bring up Tom Waddell
Nope.
as he strides in. With the count now 1-0. Fly out and the ground out, 0 for 2 by the right fielder. Looking in is Corbin. And here's the pitch. Right there. High fly in the air. That'd be good enough to get the run in. And the run in to score. And you can forget about that big word.
The batter.
The
left
shutout
fielder,
has
Gil
ended.
Garcia.
That'll bring up Gil Garcia. As he strides to the plate. Strikeout, line out, and is 0 for 2. Memphis gets a run. They still trail the biggest deficit here in the game here tonight. Now 7-run difference between the missions. So far, got the next one coming, and that's going to be lined right there. That's going to get in, and that's going to be right there at the plate. He gets him down. My goodness. With that, the side is retired. Oh, man. Well, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. And 2 left
Your
on.
attention, please. Now pitching
And
for
we
Memphis.
go to the bottom of the
Number
6th. It's
William
8-1.
Finney.
And now here is William Finney. 6'0" and 216 pounds, age 23.
The pitcher, number 39.
And now here's the pitch. That's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Second baseman running after it, making the play. And there is the first out here in this
Now
home
batting,
half of the 6th
baseman,
inning.
Domingo Zepeda.
Here is the hot corner third baseman, Domingo Zepeda. 3 for 3, double, 2 singles. And 2 runs that he had. He's got a marvelous night ahead of him. As tonight, he's going to try to get a 4 for 4. Danny McClogan coming in, a right-hander out of the bullpen. Start warming up for the Memphis Redbirds. And that's going to be a running fastball, and the count now is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Finney, a right-hander, out of the bullpen coming in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right there, and did he go? And uh-oh! He just reached
Now
right
batting,
there.
the left fielder.
And he throws right to second instead from first. And that's going to bring in the left fielder, Ben Gamble. 1 for 3, single in the first inning. Well, I got to tell you what.
Nope.
I don't think he's happy with that call right there. So 1 ball and no strikes is the count. And now here's the 1-0. And did he go? Yes, he did. He broke the plane. In the count now, 1-1. Bottom of 6, 8-1 our score here this evening.
That's ball 2.
San Antonio think he's got this in the bag. This ball club here this evening has the win. So it will not be a Memphis 2-1 series. It'll be a San Antonio over Memphis 2-1. 3 balls and 1 strikes. 3-1. And that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. And that's going to get in for the base hit. Runner going. And they can't get him, and that will bring in another run in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And the 9th
Robert
run has
White.
been plated. And San Antonio's got Memphis on the run for their money. And a running fastball, and the count now is 0-1. The Missions are 4 for 12 with runners in scoring position. That is Robert White. He strides in to be the next batter and got the 10th run just 90 feet away from scoring in. 9-1 our score in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that's going to be inside for the cold strike. And the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count. One and 2. Right there, strike 3 called. And there is 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Austin.
That'll bring up Tyler Austin, the first baseman. And the pitch. Down low, running fastball in the count 1-0. 2 for 3, double single and RBI here this evening for Tyler. Boy, I gotta say, this guy can really hit the ball. Here's a 1-0. And that's going to be back up the middle, and there's the 10th run coming in, being plated. And now San Antonio will lead it by 9.
The batter, number 12.
And now here is number 12. And that's right there. And they can't get it. Running hard. And he's in there. Whoa. Oh, it's like he's on a horse races.
Hawkins.
And he went from second to third, fooled that guy out there. And now you got first to third. Now here's Jeremy Hawkins. He strides in, 2 for 3, home run, a double RBI here this evening for the Mission's right fielder. Boy, this inning continues to explode with just runs coming in across the score. I mean, they really got something cooking, and it smells great. So that one gets fouled off, the running fastball. And the count now is 1-2. Runners at first to third, 2 away. Bottom of 6 is 10-1 our score. And that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air to center. And that will do for this half inning. Well, the Missions get 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 2 left. We played 6. The Missions lead it 10-1. Back here for Pacific Coast League action here on MLB Network, as we get you set for the start of the 7th inning here for the Memphis Redbirds. Here's your inbox scores as you look at them on your screen. And now stepping in, Lorenzo Chavez, the third baseman. 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts, and
Chavez.
Memphis is just in the hole. So far, 10-1 our score here tonight. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-seam fastball. That is outside, and the count now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, and that is right to first. First baseman Tyler Austin will take it himself. And there is the first out here in the 7th.
Number 5, Maurice Ramos.
That'll bring in Maurice Ramos. 0 for 2, strikeout and lineout. Well, got plenty more fun during this homestand, and hope you guys could come out and enjoy the party as we bring you here this one. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the Visiting Nashville Sounds will be here. First pitch at 7:05. And don't forget, we will be on the road for our 7-game away series, as the Missions will travel to Memphis and Nashville. Missions will be back home on April 24th as we play host the visiting Oklahoma City Dodgers. And that's going to be right there, shortstop. And right there to Tyler, he's got him for 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Richard.
And now here is the catcher, Richard Ibanez. 0 for 2, fly out and a ground out. Going really well here tonight, as the Missions are up by 9 in the advantage. 1 ball, no strikes. Right there, high fly in the air. And both runners give a chase, and nobody could get there. And that's going to be a 2-out double. And I got to say, that one was
now
just
batting,
well
shortstop,
hit.
Edmundo Sosa.
That's going to bring in Edmundo Sosa. So far for Corbin Burns, he's now at 74 pitches as he throws that ball. And the count now 1-0. 0 for 2. The line out in the 5th inning. Here's a 1-0. And that's inside for the code strike. And the count now 1-1. Looking in is Corbin. Here's pitch. High fly in the air. Center fielder running after it. He can't get there. And that's going to be another run in to score. And Memphis will plate their second run.
Second baseman, Rob Alsweed.
That'll bring in the next batter. And that's a 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-1. Rob Alsweed, the second baseman, fly out and line out 0 for 2. So far, this ball game just a little ways from wrapping up here tonight. Right there to second, right to first to Tyler Austin. And that will do for this inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Or 1 left, I should say, as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And it is a 10-2 ball game.
The shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
The shortstop, Tyler Saladino, will step in as we're underway of the bottom of the home 7th. Memphis trails a 8 differential ball game. And that's going to be lined right there and out of play. And the count now is 1-1. Don't forget, Monday in this homestand, our 11:05 a.m. game. Final of the 7-game homestand between the Nashville Sounds and the San Antonio Missions. His pitch right there. Changeup gets Saladino down for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 33, Reggie Humphreys.
That'll bring in Reggie Humphreys. As he strides in. And the pitch to him, that is a running fastball, and the count now 1-0. 1 for 3, double RBI by Reggie Humphreys here tonight. And he's doing it pretty good here this evening. Changeup outside the count now is 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. And ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
On deck for the Missions is the starting pitcher, Corbin Burns. This ball game going really well. Missions got the upper hand. And they are going to secure this one. And that's going to be lined right there. That's going to get down for the base hit. Runner going from first to second. And he's in scoring position, as that would be a 1-out double in this 7th inning. And that'll bring in a pinch hitter now. Sammy Sargent will come in, 5'11" and 206 pounds, age 28.
Sammy Sargent.
So far, so good here this Thursday night. And the pitch. And a running fastball. And the count now is 0-1. Here's pitch. And that's going to be right there. Right to second, right to first. And that will move the runner 90 feet away from scoring in the 11th.
The batter,
Cheaper by the dozen type runs.
Domingo Zapata.
That's going to bring in Domingo Zapata, the third baseman. 3 for 4, double, 2 singles, 3 runs. So far looking to bring in another run, and He's going to have it here tonight. If he could get in there and start securing in more runs. Here's a 0-1. That is outside the running fastball. And the count now 1-1. One ball, one strike. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's right there to the hot corner, man. And with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits and 1 left. And no errors. And we go to the top half of the 8th. Missions lead at 10-2.
Your attention, please.
Cesar Castro will do a pinch
Number
hitting
19.
as we get you
Cesar
set for the top of the
Castro.
8th inning.
Now pitching
Tyler
for the
Cox
Mission.
coming into this ball
Number
game to
7.
do the pitching.
Tyler Cox.
Managers pulled in or pulled out Corbin Burns. And so far, Tyler Cox will have the closing door on this one. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be the 4-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1 to Cesar Castro. Nothing and 1. Right there, 4-seam fastball, and the count now 1-1. 8,852 fans here in tonight's attendance. 1 ball, 1 strike. And right there, the 4-seam fastball, and the count now 1-2. One and 2. And right there, out of play as he fouls that one off. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Right there, fair ball. Runner chugging and makes it safely to second. And boy, howdy, that was a hug the line base hit right there. Runner in scoring position with nobody out. The 4-seam fastball and the count now 0-1 to Randy Ozarena. 2 for 3 double and a single here this evening. And now here's the 0-1 right there. Right to third. Right to... Oh my goodness. And he gets him in safely. And Zepeda, the hot corner third baseman, will get an E5 on the play.
Waddell.
He had enough time. He overshoots it. And he pulls Tyler Austin off the first base bag. And he ain't happy about that one. And now here is Tom Waddell. 0 for 2, the sacrifice fly RBI. One and 0, right there, and that ball goes out of play, and the count now evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is out of play, and the count now 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes. Top of 8. 2 runners on, nobody out. And that's a 4-seam fastball, and the count now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Right there. And is that fair? No, that goes out of play. Two. Right there, out again. So still hanging on. The count now 2-2. 2-2. Right there, out of play again. And a lookout over there in the practice room area. Two again. And that one is going to be lined and foul. Two. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets him down at the knees for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gil Garcia.
That'll bring in Gil Garcia, the left fielder. 1 for 3 single in the 6th inning. And now here's the pitch. That is a 4-seam fastball that is down low, and the count now is 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be right there. And that's going to be caught at the legs. Or should I say the shoes for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Lorenzo Chavez.
That'll bring in the hot corner man, Lorenzo Chavez. Grounded out in the 7th and is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. Memphis down to their final 4 outs as they will have the top of the 9th with their last 3. Right there, the 4-seam fastball will be fouled away, and the count now 0-2. 0-2. Right there. That's going to get in for the base hit. Runner coming, and the third run is plated for Memphis. And now it's a 7
baseman, number 5.
7 differential.
Ramos.
And right there, out of play. And the count now 0-1 to Maurice Ramos. Ground out in the 7th, 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1. And that is right there. And they can't get him as the runners will advance from 2nd to 3rd on a wild pitch. And time is going to be called as here comes the manager. And that'll bring in Daryl Conley.
Your attention, please.
As he's going to be
Now
called
pitching
upon
for
to
the
pitch
mission,
here to get the
number
final out
17,
this 8th inning
Daryl
frame.
Conley.
Here's the 1-1. And right there, that's going to get in. Line drive, that's into trouble. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and now they trim it by half a lead. And now it is 5 runs in the difference.
The catcher, Richard Ibanez.
That'll bring in a Richard Ibanez. C strides in. Here's the pitch. And that's a 4-seam fastball. That's down at the knees, but called for the strike, and the count 0-1. 10-5 our score, top of the 8th. And the pitch, that is the 4-seam fastball. That's down at the knees. Called for the ball, and the count now 1-1. And did he go? Yep. No, he held up at time. So the count now 2-1. Two and 1. Outside for the ball. The count now 3-1. On deck is Edmundo Sosa. And now time is going to be called as here comes the manager once again. William Hammond will be summoned to the mound now. And he's going to be called upon to pitch here in this one. As he's going to try to get the final out of this 8th inning. Here's the 3-1.
Nope.
And ball 4, he walks him out of the bullpen. And now you got first to second with still 2 men away.
Edmundo Sosa.
Had to bring up Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 3, single and RBI. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be right there to the hot corner third baseman. And right there at first, and that will end the inning. Well, they get a few back. It is at least 3 on 4 hits, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's a 10-5 ball game. San Antonio leads it.
Number 2.
Bruce Castilla, 6'4", 200 pounds, age 23. Get the starting assignment. Here's the left fielder, Ben Gamble. 2 for 4, triple, single, RBI.
The left fielder.
.272 average, 1 home run, and 19 RBIs. And here's the pitch. The two-seam fastball is outside, and the count now 1-0. So the last inning was 3 runs. So 3 runs on at least 3 to 4 hits. So, yep, I would say it's 3 on 4. Here is 1-0. Right there, out of play, and the count now 1-1. So we got the top of the 9th inning, and this ball game is well in the books. Here's the 1-1, and that one's going to be well crushed. Right fielder running after it, and he makes the play on the warning track, as that will be the first out of the inning.
Robert.
Well, the runs been coming in bunches this evening, and so far the Mission showed that 5-run difference, as they have the top of the 9th to finish off to secure the victory. Now here is Robert White, 1 for 4, single, RBI, and a run. And the pitch, outside slider, and the count now 1-0. McCollin and Nomo coming in as they are doing the pitching warm-ups. And the 1-0. And that is right there. That's going to get in for the base hit.
Now batting.
And now here is Tyler Austin, 3 for 4, doubles, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. He strides in. And about ready to go. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there and foul. And the count now 0-1. And look back to first and keeping him close. 0-1. Swing and a miss. The changeup gets him jumping. And the count now 0-2. 0-2. Right there, high fly in the air. And is anybody getting that one? Yes, the center fielder will run it down. And there is 2 away.
Now batting, number 12.
And now here is Tyrone Taylor, the center fielder, 3 for 4, home run, double, and a single. And there's pitch in. That's a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. Last out here in the bottom of the 8th for the Missions. And that's a changeup. That is just outside, and the count now is 1-1. Runner at first, 2 away. Bottom of 8, 10-5 is our score, and that's a changeup outside as he chases that one, and the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Slider gets him out fooled. And that right there will be the inning. So we played 8 full. It's a 10-5 ball game. Leading off for Memphis, Rob Aswadi.
For Memphis,
The second baseman will strike in.
All sweet.
And a four-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-0. And that's going to be right there. The second, first to Tyler Austin, and there is the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stay tuned for our
Bruce
post-game highlights as we will bring them to you right after tonight's broadcast here on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now going to have a new pinch hitter here is Adalis Garcia, .118 averaged with 1 home run. Here's the pitch, and that's lifted high fly in the air. Right fielder moving under it, and there is 2 away. 1 more to secure this series finale.
The batter, number 66.
And to bring in number 66, Randy Ozarena, 2 for 4, double single and a run in. He comes in across, as so far so good here in this one. Fans on their feet on the 5-run difference. Nothing and 1. And right there, and now they're down in it as their final strike is here tonight. All the fans getting on their feet. Nothing and 2. Right there, back to the mound. And that is the ball game. 1-0 Missions win in the final 10-5. Here in this evening's contest. Well, got more from our guy in the booth. And he would give you your finals, runs, hits, and errors. And just stay tuned, and we'll be back here on MLB Network for more.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions, 10 runs, 18 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.